Skeletor scheming, eyes gleaming, looking bony. Swords gleaming, powers beaming, ain't no phony. Sorceress in sight, wings stand like patrimony. Enemies tripping, they ain't got no alimony. Skeletor scheming, eyes gleaming, looking bony. Swords gleaming, powers beaming, ain't no phony. Sorceress in sight, wings stand like patrimony.
Hey guys, welcome to After Your Paint. We are doing He-Man, Masters of the Universe tonight. This is a movie from the 80s. I was a fan of the cartoon as a kid, not so much as an adult. I was a bigger fan of the action figures that they had at the time. Those were for the 80s. That or G.I. Joe. Yeah, it was horrible. Anyways, they were the best toys on the market at the time. This movie's a good one for the 80s. Dolph Lundgren plays He-Man. Jack Palance plays Skeletor.
What?
I've got my drink. I hope you have yours. Okay, so the plot of the movie is there's a dwarf that has a musical key that opens up portals. Skeletor has the sorceress kept prisoner. He's trying to get the power of the universe from Castle Grayskull. He-Man gets away. Power Flash, sorry about that. He-Man gets away with the dwarf's help. There's also Man-at-Arms and Teela. They get away to the 80s on Earth, because that's the time we're in. So a kid finds the key, thinks it's a music synthesizer. His girlfriend is Courtney Cox, probably one of her first movies. He's a musician, so he sees it like an instrument and he's trying to play it and all this stuff throughout the movie. And then the bad guys show up, which all of their droids, they're extras that are just thrown out there to be taken out, are very much in the style of Darth Vader. They use blasters, which is very much in the style of Star Wars. And just like the Stormtroopers, they cannot hit anything. Skeletor sends some guys after him. They come back without taking out He-Man or getting the key. One of them is a lizard guy. Can't remember his name. Skeletor basically takes him out as a warning to the others.
Silence, you furry fool! I've had it with your whining and bumbling.
And then sends Evil Lyn back in with the others to get the key. Very back and forth-ish like this for most of the movie. She ends up getting the key at one point, bringing it back. Skeletor's super happy. They basically threaten to kill everybody, so He-Man gives himself up and allows himself to be captured so that the others could live. They all go back to the Eternia. So they go back to Eternia, Castle Grayskull. He-Man's being tortured. The sorceress is about done. The moon rises and Skeletor gets his ultimate power, which gives him this super gold armor. And then the other guys figure out the synthesizer. They use a keyboard because the musician kid to get back. They end up coming back. At that point, He-Man decides to start fighting because his friends are in danger. He ends up getting his sword back, and that's when we get the ultimate "I have the power" moment. And yeah, So after he has the power, him and Skeletor have their final battle. But yeah, after that, He-Man hits his sword one time, Skeletor falls off the edge and falls to his demise. After that, we're treated to another I have the power moment. And then, yeah, the kids go back home, and Courtney Cox and her boyfriend. And He-Man has gold armor now. It was something I really enjoyed as a youngster in the 80s, and I would like a good remake of it. But, I mean, let's be honest, if they remade it nowadays, it would be The Rock as He-Man. So, we'll just stay in the 80s. It was a good movie. I enjoyed my drink. I hope you enjoyed yours, and we'll see you next time. Have a drink of paint.